what are this community's strengths and weaknesses?
I guess its strengths, there's a lot of places, like a lot of plazas, places to buy resources like food and just random stuff. Weaknesses, I
Construction.
There's always construction everywhere. And then my mom always complains about like the air quality stuff. I can get and I always see a lot of like random people walking around.
Okay. How is employment for people these days?
Like,
Do you notice any increase in like homeless people or like?
but I don't see any homeless people. Maybe once in a while, but I
Do you have a family doctor, and how accessible is the doctor?
I have a family doctor and he's 5 minutes away.
Okay. And then, what is the greatest health problem in the area? Okay. Like, is there a lot of like STDs that you know of?
Sorry.
Or like, is there people doing drugs or anything like that?
I would say if I were to guess, drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah, because once in a while I'll see cops going to houses and certain houses. I forgot what it's called.
SWAT teams?
Yeah, SWAT teams.
Okay.
So that's all I need.
Okay. And then, what seems to be the gossip center of the informal communications network of this community?
The gossip center.
Yeah. Do people go to like nail salons?
Yes. I would say yes. I don't know.
Okay. Is there anything else like you would like to say, like maybe some things that you would like to add, like maybe more resources or outreach centers?
Well, there's a lot of, I know there's a lot of like buildings, so maybe just more areas where it'd be like more parks and just more trees, more nature, 'cause it's just a lot of buildings.
Well, your city sounds very nice. Thank you for your time. If you have any other questions for me, did you have any questions for me?
My name is Lorelei. I'm from West Coast University. Is it okay if we interview today?
Yes, that's fine.
What was your name?
Arlene Sanchez
Arlene, nice
from
to meet
Colony
you.
High School.
Nice. Okay, so Arlene, have you noticed what is it like to be living in the city of Ontario?
I actually really enjoy it. We've been here for 18 years because I like the way the city has a lot of money and does a lot of special programs and a good city library, and they just have a lot to offer, and we like that. And the police department's amazing too, and that's really important when you're looking in the city.
Yeah, because we were actually hoping to get a police officer next, so we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see, hopefully. What's the community strengths and what weaknesses have you noticed?
The strengths, well, they've really opened up a lot of new like soccer fields now, parks, and the city library. They've opened up a lot more stuff at the main one on Euclid.
Yeah.
They have live bands, and now they've opened up with the music. It's just really nice to do it every Wednesday in the summer. So
Where
we
do they
really
do
like
that?
that. On Euclid and B Street.
Okay.
And they opened it up a lot nicer. They made a whole new concert scene. And new,
And anybody can go in?
anybody could go. It's for free. They do it on Wednesday
Every
nights.
Wednesday?
And yeah, we've
In
been
the
going for
summers or
years.
like,
In the summer.
oh, okay.
They call them the summer concerts for the city.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so.
And then how is employment for the people these days?
The employment's actually growing because the area is growing. Ontario is building all these new areas. So all the builders are coming here close to Eastvale too, and so our area is double growing, even for our
Yeah.
school and for our markets and everything. So
I
they're
did
opening new
notice
schools.
They're doing a lot of
We are
construction.
growing, yes. So we have a lot more stuff that the city is actually going to be doing for
Yeah,
us.
build more shops.
More building,
and
yes.
bringing
We
more
love it.
jobs in. Good.
Yes.
And then, do you have a family doctor? And if so, oh sorry. Okay. And do you have a family doctor? And if so, how accessible is it?
Yes, our family doctor actually is not in Ontario, but it's in Rancho, so it's close. So it's actually borderline Ontario and Rancho.
Okay.
So it's close. It's on Grove.
And what is the greatest health concern in the city of Ontario?
You know, probably the main thing is probably we get a lot of the allergies. I do suffer from that, and unfortunately, sometimes we do have a few of our dairies. And I think you have more trees and more pollen, so I kind of feel like that could be maybe more of a trigger
Yeah,
to
that's
allergens,
good.
probably for allergens.
Do you notice that maybe a lot here at the school because of I noticed we're right next door. Is it a
It's
farm or?
it's I believe it's like a dairy.
Okay.
Still one of the
Yeah.
smaller dairies. They're almost all out
Oh, okay.
of the city, but
Any
they do have
any of the
some.
kids that have more allergies here or?
I'm not too sure about that.
okay.
I can only speak for myself because I
Yeah,
live
yeah.
in the Ontario. So
That's good that you brought that up. That's
Yes.
mentioned. What seems to be a gossip center or the informal communication network of this community? Like, do you notice? It's a great question. Do you notice anything that where you would talk a lot about the community? Like maybe they mentioned up like nail salons. How you
yeah.
bring up or thinking where else you would have gossip centers.
well, they do have more Starbucks now, and they have opened up newer markets that they remodeled that are really nice. So
Oh, okay.
they
So
have a
like
lot.
meet there and then
Yes,
communicate.
maybe people do that a lot. Yes.
And then, what would you notice is your best thing about the community that you really like and enjoy?
You know, I like it because it's a very family home style community. I lived in Creekside, and Creekside's very known for like just the schools are all close. The junior high, the elementaries, and then the high school, and it's just growing. And the people are just, you know, it's a nice just diversity,
Okay.
and I like that.
Uh-huh.
And so that makes it nice. They do a lot of community things in the area,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what's really nice.
Anything you notice about any crime or crime rates are low or high? That you notice, or
I would say it's kind of in the low,
Okay.
just like any other city, but nothing out of the ordinary. No, we have a wonderful police department, like I said, so they have the helicopters, so they're on it right away. So
And last thing, in the community, who do you think is considered influential? Would it be like, would you think the police department, the mayor, priest?
hi, our
pastors?
mayor, yeah,
Uh-huh.
our mayor, our police department has a big impact. Fire department, so yeah, it has a big difference.
That was all our questions we had today.
Okay,
Thank you so much
perfect.
for
You're
agreeing
welcome,
to doing
and
that.
good luck in your success in your
Thank you so
career.
much. Hi, my name is Molly. I'm going to be interviewing you. What was your name?
It's good at Aiden Morris.
Nice to meet you. So, you agreed to us video recording?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so Aiden, officer, what are some things you notice about living in the community of Ontario?
Ontario is very financially stable. So unlike a lot of other cities, when they go, they are not behind in debt. So they're able to pay for things fully, and they're very financially stable for their not only their workers but for the people. So I want to say a few years ago, when people started losing a lot of money, Ontario only laid off about 2 people. While other cities laid out like thousands, hundreds.
Oh, wow.
So the new strengths is that all the departments like to work together. Anyone who is going through struggles, we're always here for them.
Have you noticed any weaknesses? Or?
Weaknesses? Not really. We're going through a lot of construction right now, so that's kind of a downside to where we're getting a lot of the farmland. So we're trying to work with just getting more property and how to handle that.
And then, how about how is employment for the people these days?
It's very good. Being employed here is I think it's very fun. I get to learn a lot. It's rewarding. I recommend working for the city.
Do you have a family doctor, and how accessible is your doctor?
I do. They're very accessible. They're always there when I need them.
And then, what is the greatest health problem in the area?
I want to say just people, mostly the homeless, depends on what kind of health problems, but I would say that's the greatest. Just kind of like diseases.
Would you say is there a lot of homeless or?
It just depends where you're at in the city.
I did notice that too. There's some nicer areas in
Yeah.
Ontario compared to
Yeah,
some other
that's
places.
another good thing about Ontario. It's very diverse. It has a lot of like difference.
Yeah.
It's not just the same. Like some cities are all identical.
Yeah.
Or Ontario is like we have farms here, we have industrial, we have cities,
Yeah.
good parts, bad parts.
Yeah, there's one side is like farm area, the other
Yeah.
side is like very like rich, nice houses. So, what seems like to be a gossip center or some informational network that's in the community? Sure, like it's maybe where do the people go to talk about their day, or if you've noticed anywhere that people like to gather to get together.
Not that I've noticed there's any really places that people do that, but we do offer a line here that people, it's not an emergency, but people who have questions or anything, they can call the main station line and they answer questions like, what do I do for A, B, and C?
Yeah,
Or if this happened, who can I call to get help?
Okay, perfect. And who do you consider as influential in the community?
To me, I think it's a biased opinion, but I think police officers because it's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to be a police officer when I turn the right age. To me, they're like real life heroes.
And I mean, that's we've got that from other people as well. So
Yeah.
the second person that says that you guys are very influential in the community.
Also, firefighters, paramedics,
Yes.
teachers, all of them.
And for what are potential public health problems or health risk groups that you notice?
I want to say just again, homeless people, transients, what we call them. Just sometimes they're a little more dirty just because they're not around. They don't
Yeah.
have clean places, showers, and stuff like that. But I would just want like just probably the common cold.
Yeah.
Since they're always out, they don't have shelter, so it's more likely for them to get sick.
Yeah, and like the flu season is
Yeah.
pretty big
Flu
right
is
now.
really bad this time.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. I think that's about it. Is there anything that you really makes sense about Ontario that made you choose Ontario, or do you live here? Is that why, or
No,
what
I
do
don't.
you
I
choose
don't.
Ontario?
My mom has been in this department for a long time. So also as my uncle. So I've been around this department ever since I was little. So
And
I've
the
seen the city.
community grow and flourish.
I've seen the city grow since I was in kindergarten. So this is why I wanted to be.
So it's like a second
Ontario.
neighborhood for you because you know
Yeah.
it so well. You're always around. Good.
I think it's very rewarding.
All right. Thank you so much.